Okay, welcome to another Pray Without Ceasing podcast. I want to remind everyone that we have the prayer line that is also available. Also, you can message me directly to get added to the prayer list. Any prayer requests. At this time, we want to begin with we wanted to open and focus today on the topic at hand, clearing the air. Sorry, one second. Okay. I wanted to begin with going over the purpose behind our prayer today. Really want to focus today on clearing the air. Clearing the air is essentially coming with the truth and dealing with the reality of the situation that you're encountering. Not only focusing on the things that we desire, but being real about the situations, being real about our relationships, being real about our circumstances in life, whether or not we're on track, whether we're off course, being real about the environment that we live in, the environment, beyond politics, but the environment in terms of health, in terms of the condition of the planet, in terms of the condition of the environment, whether or not we're interacting with it properly, with an effort to heal, with an effort to change things and impact things positively, and really just understanding that in order to get where we want to be, we have to be honest with ourselves, with others about where we are today, where we are in this moment. And the acronym I'm using for AIR is atmosphere and return. So essentially, sitting in a space of reflection and contemplation of what energy is being returned to us. How are our children behaving? How are our friends and loved ones, our spouses, how are they returning our energy back to us? Is it a healthy exchange? Is it a solid exchange? Is the energy that we're putting out into the atmosphere healthy, positive, and conducive to a positive lifestyle? And really honestly answering that question within and praying towards the result. After we take our inventory, after we analyze our position where we are, we pray towards our result. We pray towards the solution that we want to have delivered to us. So clearing the air, may not involve having a conversation with another person. It's really about soul searching. It's really about taking inventory and cleaning up our own house, sweeping around our own front door, so to speak, so that we can be more effective in our prayer, more effective with our actions that result from our prayers, that are in support of our prayers, and moving forward on a deeper level of alignment with our purpose, with our destiny, with our calling. In the Bible, it says, make your calling and election sure. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we are aligned with our purpose and walking along the pathway of truth, walking along the pathway of righteousness, and walking on the pathway of our greatest and best destiny, according to the will of the Creator, Oludumare, Yahweh, Allah, just a few of the names that we identify the Creator to be. Um, and in the way that He has revealed Himself to us in these different traditions. It's really about us digging down deep, identifying who He is, His power in our life, um, and moving forward along our pathway, along our journey, with a spirit of peace, with a spirit of contentment, with a spirit of gratefulness, and with a zeal and a passion to be in tune. So to go ahead and move forward and not delay any further, we want to begin prayer. We come before the Creator, Olodumare. This day we're asking for light, love, truth, peace, understanding, long life, health, prosperity, goodness, and sweetness. We ask that we're aligned with the pathway of our greatest and best destiny, aligned with the pathway of truth, aligned with the pathway of understanding, aligned with the pathway of joy. Let your will be made perfect in our lives. Let your will be made perfect in our actions, in our pursuit of righteousness, in our pursuit of alignment. Let us not be discouraged. Let us not be misled. Let us not be led astray. Let us align very well with the calling on our lives. Let us align very well with the calling of our destiny. Let us move with the wisdom. Let us move with your wisdom. Let that wisdom that we have continue to grow. Let the wisdom that we have continue to grow. Let the wisdom that we have continue to expand and build and develop. Let us not be left without direction. Let us not be left without correction. As we journey forward along the pathway of truth, as we journey forward along the pathway of righteousness, let us take that inventory. Let us be real with ourselves. Let us be honest with ourselves about our position. Let us be honest with ourselves about our direction. Let us be clear and focused. Let us be resolute in our thinking and our actions. Let us pray with purpose. Let us pray with intent. Let us act with purpose. Let us act with intent. Let the words that we pour into one another be life-bearing. Let the words that we pour into one another, the ideologies that we engage in, the words that we allow to leave our mouths, let these be seeds for growth, seeds for prosperity. Let us not speak destructive things upon our lives. Let us not speak destructive words upon the lives of our loved ones. Let the healing nature of the Creator, let the healing power of God, let it be within our lips. Let it be on our lips so that we may be able to heal our situations, be able to heal ourselves with the power of prayer, be able to heal our communities, be able to heal the land with our prayers and with our words. Let us speak those words of life. Let us speak those words of righteousness. Let us speak those words of expansion. Let that growth be positive. Let it be fruitful. Let our our children, let our lineage, our offspring be fruitful. Let them be healthy. Let us create environments for them so that they may be secure, so that they may be healthy, so that they may be shielded, and so that they may grow well. Let them not be left without a true example, a strong example. Let us leave a good example. Let us leave a good mark upon upon their lives and impact them well. Let us support them to the best of our ability. Let us support them to the best of our ability, and journey well, uh, and journey well, and continue to build around them. Continue to put pieces in place. Continue to put people in place around them that will support them well. Let those in our community, those in our families that are ailing, let them recover. Let them understand and learn the lesson of the illness, of the ailment, the reason why it came, the reason why it came upon them, the reason why it came to begin with, the reason why, and the message that it's bringing. Let them be obedient and hear and listen very well, and discover the message, and not turn a blind eye to it, and be obedient with the corrections that need to be made, whether it's a lifestyle change, whether it is dietary changes, whether it is behavioral changes, whether it is environmental changes. Let us be obedient to that correction that comes with the healing. Let us heal ourselves. Let us grab hold of that power to heal ourselves, heal our community, heal our families. Let us grab hold and claim that power and that authority that has been given to us. Those that walk the path, those that desire to be filled with your spirit, those that desire to express your spirit, have your spirit expressed through us. Let that power be in our words, let that power be in our hands, let that power be in our spirit to transform, to change, to uplift, to improve the lives around us, to improve our own lives, to improve our communities. Let us be diligent in our purpose. Let us be diligent with our focus. Let us be diligent in our calling. Let those that are seeking solutions and seeking truth and seeking a better path, a better way of life, let them not struggle around in the wilderness. Let them not stumble around in the dark. Let them see the truth of light. Let them see the truth of light. Let them see the truth of wisdom. Let them see, let your wisdom rain down upon them, pour down upon them, so that they may see well, so that they may have a clear understanding and a clear vision and a clear view, so that their feet may not stumble, so that their feet may be aligned with the pathway of their greatest and best destiny, and so that their feet may be aligned with the pathway of righteousness. That those that are on their journey, that those that are on this journey, those that are on the pathway of the hidden, the pathway of the unseen, the pathway of faith, the pathway of confidence in God beyond what we may understand or comprehend. Give us the sight, give us a vision, give us reassurance, give us a comfort in knowing that we are on the pathway of righteousness, that we are on the pathway of alignment, that we are in tune with our destiny, that we are in tune with the call that the Creator Almighty, that God has placed on our lives. Let us be in tune. Let us be in sync. Let us continue to align well. Let us continue to grow well. Let us continue to develop well, and be obedient to the calling. Be obedient to this pathway. Be obedient to the word of light, the word of truth, the word of understanding, and be obedient to our destiny. Let us move well in goodness. Let us move well in truth and understanding. Let us be patient. Let us have the diligence. Let us have the clarity of mind, the clarity of thought, the presence of mind to act and behave properly in the moment. Let us behave properly in the moment. Let us behave in a manner in which that is pleasing to the sight of God, to the eyes of God, to the view from the heavens. Let us not struggle. Let us not find conflict. Let us not find conflict in our navigation of this reality. Let us not find conflict with our neighbors. Let us not find conflict with community. Let us not find conflict with authoritative organizations, whether they be corrupt, whether they be acting according to the law or not. Let us not find conflict with them. Let the enemies of righteousness, let the enemies of freedom be defeated on all sides. Let them be defeated on all sides. Let their intentions and their actions not come to fruition and not come together. Let their plans, let the plans of the wicked, let the plans of the unrighteous, let the plans of those who would enslave and capture and persecute, let their plans falter, their plans fall, let their plans crumble. Let them not be able to put one and two together. Let them not be able to put their plans into action. Let them continue to falter. Let them continue to stumble. Let them continue to fall. Let them continue to be misdirected and confused. Let their hearts, their minds, their spirits be confused so that they may not work the hand of wickedness in our lives. Let us be obedient. Let us bring the light into the world and do what we're supposed to do. Let us bring the light into the world, bring good into our communities, bring good into our homes, and maintain safe spaces, maintain healthy spaces, maintain spaces of light, maintain spaces of support, maintain spaces of understanding, maintain spaces of healing, of encouragement. Let us walk in the will. Let us work the will of light in these lands. Let us work the will of light in our homes and our families, in our relationships. Let us not hide behind the ideology of saying this is just business. Let us not hide behind the ideology and work wickedness behind that ideology. Let us be as examples of righteous business ownership, righteous financial management, righteous economic engagement. Let us not be parasitic in our actions. Let us not be destructive in our actions. Let us use our finances in a manner which is beneficial, in a manner which is reflective of God's hand in our life, God's hand and will being present in our lives and our actions. As we move forward throughout space, throughout time, throughout reality, let those that are struggling, let those that are struggling to build, let those that are struggling to pull things together, let those that are struggling to manifest, let them find the key to turn over and advance and ascend to the next level. Let them turn over and understand and find a way to elevate, find a way to expand, find a way to overcome, and rise to the challenge, and rise to the the pathway of their greatest and best destiny. But rise to answer the call, so that they can ascend and rise to the next level, so that they can find that piece of the puzzle that has been missing. Let this be an age of revelation. Let this be an age of prophecy. Let this be an age of the prophetic word. Let this continue to be the age of the prophetic word. Let this continue to be the age of revelation. Let this continue to be the age of truth and transparency. Let us engage with the truth when it's presented to us. Let us not be confused. Let us not be confused by the hand of the enemy. Let us not be confused by the hand of the enemy. Let us not be confused by the tricks that exist out there. Let us not be confused by the indoctrination. Let us not be confused by the media. Let us not be confused by social media. Let us not be confused by television or print or any other form of communication. Let us be able to discern well. Let us be able to understand well what it is that we're engaging with, understanding well what it is that is being shown to us, understanding well that which is being hidden. Let us know and let us operate and let us engage with those things that align with our destiny, Let us not be deceived and be tricked to align with things that don't serve our destiny. Um, let us work to restore healthy food sources. Let us work to find healthy access to clean water. Let us work on the basics. Let us work on securing the basics. Let us work on securing stable environments for those that seek the pathway. Let us not be abusive to those that choose not to walk the path. They have their own destiny. They have their own pathway. They have their own direction and directive in life. Let us not feel the energy to dominate others with our belief systems. Let us not feel that we need to dominate others' lifestyles with our lifestyle. Let us be able to learn from others and let others be able to learn from us. Let our way of life be an example of what is in our spirit, what is in our consciousness, what is within our divine consciousness. Let us walk in a matter of purity. Let us walk in a matter of light, so that our divine expression may express through us. So it may be seen, so it may be heard, so it may be known. Let us walk well through this world, through this environment. Let us walk well with patience. Let us walk well with wisdom. Let us walk well with understanding. Let us not be too contemplative. Let us not be too hesitant in our actions. Let us not be hasty, but let us not be too hesitant and miss the mark and miss the time when things are supposed to happen. Let us be on divine timing. Let us be on our divine mission. Let us be aligned and in tune with our divine purpose. Let us stand out. Let us stand out. Let us stand out and make our mark in this life. Let the support be there for our ideas, for our talents, for our skills. Let the world around us transform to support our skills, ability, and knowledge. Let the world around us transform to cultivate and assist us in the growth and development and the cultivation of that gift. Continue to stir up the gift, continue to perfect that gift within us, continue to perfect our hearts, our minds, our spirit, continue to perfect our consciousness so that we may journey along the pathway of goodness, journey along the pathway of righteousness, journey very well along the pathway of truth. Let us live and align very well with a deeper path, with the righteous path, and live according to purpose, live according to destiny, live according to the calling that has been made on our life. Let us travel well, let us travel protected. Let us be able to make our appointments. Let us be able to make the timelines and make the time marks on our destiny's path. Let us not toil. Let us not sweat. Let us not labor beyond that which is intended for our destiny. Let us let go of these thoughts of doubts, these thoughts of disappointment, these thoughts of perceived and potential persecution. Let us not be caught up in the possibilities of the negative. Let us be caught up in the moment. Let us be present in the moment. Let us not be let us not count our chickens before they hatch. Let us not be too caught up in the possibilities of prosperity, the possibilities of wealth, the possibilities of more life. Let us not be caught up in those things. Let us be present in the moment. Let us be present and aware and consciousness in the moment, and conscious in the moment, so that we may be able to fully grasp everything that's being exposed, everything that's being revealed, everything that's being shown to us at this time. Let our gifts be made known. Let our gifts support our destiny well. Let us use them effectively. Let us use them to recover, to restore, to renew, to reinvigorate. Let those that are seeking a pathway of holiness, let those that are seeking a pathway of truth, let them be encouraged. Give them signs of encouragement. Give them signs of support. Give them signs of activation so that they may be activated beyond what we know and can think, so that they may be activated to pursue and to move well along their journey, so that they will not be discouraged, so that the challenges that come will not be too great for them. Let us stick to our cues. Let us stick to our do's and don'ts. Let us stick to the protocol for the faiths that we walk, for the spiritual pathways that we walk upon. Let us stick to the protocol and honor that well, so that we may be in tune with the energy and in tune with the blessings that comes with walking our separate paths. Let us not be confused and use the spiritual pathways of others as a justification to not honor our protocol, to not live according to the plan and live according to the protocol for our spiritual tradition, our spiritual, our religion, our spiritual commitment. Let us not be caught up in the actions of others, and let's not be caught up in our perceived understanding of one another's pathway. Let us not be caught looking at others. Let us stay steady on our journey. Let us stay peaceful on our journey. Let us move forward. Clear the air, clear the atmosphere, so that we may have clear thoughts, so that we may have clear speech, so that we may have clear actions, so that we may be clear in our purpose. Let us clear the air and not have strong emotions that linger. Let grief not linger. Let ajogun not linger. Those things that we call negative aspects of life, let those things not linger. Even the good times, let us not be caught up in those things and be locked into those moments. Let us live and be present. Let us live and be present in the moment and understand that yesterday is not today, that we have an opportunity today to make new decisions, new bonds, new relationships, and be successful in a new way, in a new manner. Let us use this day to the greatest level of effectiveness. Let us use this day and maximize its purpose. Let us live, let us grow in unity, let us live and grow in purpose, let us live and grow according to the will of God. Let our day be well, let our journey be safe, let our travel be protected. These things we say. Amen. Just a reminder again to call in to the prayer hotline to get added to the prayer list. For prayer requests, we want to call 833-248-PRAY. That's 833-248-7729. We'll be live again next Wednesday at 7. Just want to encourage everyone to invite someone and spread the word, get the message out so that we may continue to add to our prayer list, continue to add to our community and to our prayer warrior community. We'll speak again next week. All right.